This latest update is very important. In fact, it is so important that you cannot skip, you cannot miss out on this one. Still on justice for Mohbad. And tied to justice for Mohbad is the DNA, the paternity test. And Wunmi, for over 8 months, in fact, ever since Mohbad passed away and prior to the demise of Mohbad, we've heard that Wunmi has not been serious about paternity. Why? Because she has a lot that she has hidden inside of herself. Now, Mohbad is no longer here. So there are questions that we cannot ask Mohbad. But we that we are alive, all we can do is to support the father of Mohbad on getting justice for his son. And if this man is suspicious, saying there is something attached to the paternity of this child connected to the demise of my son, well, we have to support, because it is harmless to request for DNA. There is no big deal about it. Already, the evil act has already been done. Mohbad is not alive. So the least that anyone can say, such as Wunmi or Wunmi supporter, is why are they trying to embarrass her with DNA? We are talking about a human being that is no longer alive and cannot be recovered anymore. Talk about the time wasted. Talk about money invested. Talk about all of this. At the end of the day, when you are supposed to benefit, at the end of the day, when you are supposed to maximize, at the end of the day, when you are supposed to fulfill destiny, then the person is no longer alive. So don't you think the least that anyone can do in this situation is to provide DNA? In fact, I wonder what kind of family Wunmi is from, but I don't need to wander too far. The mother of Wunmi, a former police warden or traffic warden or constable or constabulary, I don't know, whatever she is. We all know that she belongs to the force. She is no longer part of the force somehow. I don't know if she's still. The thing is this: she came on social media to defend her daughter on DNA, saying, is DNA justice? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the kind of wickedness, the kind of evil family that we are dealing with? But we will not be swayed. No, not at all. We will remain resolute. We will remain firm on this one, because we know that the reason why such a woman will be backing her daughter this way is because she is aware that that child does not belong to Mohbad. That child does not belong to Mohbad. But these people are so wicked in their evil. They want to inherit all that Mohbad ever worked for in his life. This is wickedness. And they are standing their ground saying, this child belongs to Mohbad. Even if this child does not belong to Mohbad, can't Mohbad's father just keep quiet and accept and let us all flow as one? Now, is that not wickedness? Is that not evil? Well, this particular that you're going to listen to is so important. Please listen to it from the beginning of it to the end. Like and share. That's the least you can do for this channel. Returning subscribers, those that have been here, thank you. Welcome. To those that have tapped on the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more, may God replenish your pockets. If you also want to be a part of this, you can as well tap on the same button to bless this channel. Let us get right into it.
No, not resubmitting it. Okay? Lady Oluwa is no longer here. That's the only evidence that we have. So if anyone is calling Elegusi, they are calling Elegusi based on the evidence Mohbad left before he died. So why haven't
evidence at our hand, a very strong one?
So why haven't the team, the legal team working with Baba Mohbad, exploit that evidence? I say everybody that has called Elegusi in this matter, they are calling Elegusi because of this thing, that this my son that is already gone left. Why haven't they done that? This is not fair on the people in custody. It's not fair, because that is it's a very, very, very massive evidence. It's not you that wrote it, Daddy York. It's not me. It's not Baba Mohbad. It's been in place since April, isn't it? Why can we not say everybody that has called your name, they've called your name due to this? What is stopping them from writing that? What is stopping them from making move with that? Because all the people that would have pinpoint and touch all these places, they've been blackmailed, they've been blacklisted, and everybody has just gone to their corner. Because that one alone is good enough to vindicate Arifa. That one alone will vindicate Venom. That evidence alone will vindicate Ayaminka. Because they are not the one calling Elegusi. Mohbad called them before he filed.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, madam.
Regarding this evidence, is that the petition that Mohbad wrote that you are referring to as evidence?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Because
But
in that
when
evidence,
Arifa was arrested, that's what Arifa told them, that he based what he said on what Mohbad wrote in the petition.
that's very good, ma. That's Arifa talking. Okay, that's Arifa talking. Arifa is the criminal here on the other side. You get what I mean? But now, if we say we have a team of lawyers that we are paying, they are the one that will come and speak with a strong voice. So when they are speaking with a strong voice, we have team of lawyers that will consent to that. Okay? I say, okay, all of us will now start writing. Some of us, we are lawyers abroad, but we've got chambers in Nigeria. We'll now start writing, pinpointing it. Okay. You know, when they catch you to a corner, I don't know how Yoruba say it. Yeah. Why can we not explore that? Why are we doing this go slow thing? Why are we like that? It's not working. It's not very far talking. He's the team. If Baba Mohbad is doing justice, everyone that has been castrated in this cause for justice, he should be the one and his lawyer standing for them. Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir.
On the petition you are talking about, I shouldn't have said anything.
Don't say too much,
this is
sir.
social media.
Don't say too much. Catch up with me.
Be rest assured that the legal team are using or are referring to that petition and using it to fight from various cylinders.
Okay, until Arifa begin to grow gray hair behind sir, before he begin to walk.
Madam, you see, as a lawyer, I have much respect for the legal profession, but the practice or the system, how it works over there, should not be seen as how it works here. You know one thing? They've reactivated the petition, they've resubmitted the petition, and even that petition is the ground that is making the legal team to call certain individuals to the inquest. Referring to that petition.
Mr. Gracie, I understand what you're saying. I'm sure it may be difficult for you to understand what I'm saying.
I do very well.
When I talk, sir, I talk from the place of experience. When Omoyele Sowore was incarcerated, I was directly involved. Okay, from beginning to the end. When I speak from the place of experience. We don't need to leave our own now. So tomorrow now, if they pick you yourself, you are still in Nigeria. It's only all of us that is abroad that is still protected. If they pick Perkins tomorrow, or maybe they look for, okay, they cannot pick Adetola.
People are bound to have an opinion, even different from what certain people are doing. But I want you to know and to understand that even up to the area you've not mentioned, to the extent at which might not be known to you.
Can I finish this way?
Okay.
I need to go now. Okay. My own is not an opinion. I'm speaking from the place of experience. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Not an opinion whatsoever, but from the place of experience. And I'm
And
telling you,
that sounds like what?
I said I'm speaking from the place of experience,
Well, it's still an opinion.
not opinion.
Okay.
When you have an opinion about something, you can be guessing. But I'm speaking from the place of experience. What should naturally happen? Okay, what if York Daddy is picked in the UK now? And he's been put in detention center? You will say you are still checking things out, eh?
No. Hello, ma. Let me
Sir.
ask you. Permit me to ask you this question, ma.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, the thing is this. You said when Omoyele Sowore was picked, you were involved immediately, right?
We were ready for it. We were prepared for
You
it.
were involved in it. That's what you said. Was it released the next day or a week after?
That's just to tell you that there's nothing that Nigerian government can do. When you have them, you have them. And in this case,
You have answered my question. Thank you.
in this case, sir, listen.
Answer.
No, in this case, Mohbad already gave them up to you before his death. He gave them up to you like, take it, open check. You are not the one that is alleging any royal father. Mohbad finished the work. It was a complete job from Mohbad.
But Iodima,
Yes, ma'am.
Mohbad finished the job, but he's not alive.
He's not alive. The father
He
is not
said
alive.
it.
Made
Ma?
the job more easy. Okay? He signed it. He's there. He's open. He screamed. So
And
if Elegusi is arresting our own now, okay, and he say they are cyber stalking, blackmailing, or whatever,
Defamation and cyber stalking.
whatever he's saying, are we the one that wrote that petition? No.
Yeah, but ma, another question for you as a lawyer. They're saying that I don't believe it, but they're saying that the petition that Mohbad wrote, that petitions expire. Is that true?
That's not that is where the legal team comes in.
Okay, so that's not true.
That's where the legal team need to do like a python dance.
But do you know, ma, that is because of that petition that Baba Mohbad was part of the reasons why he was invited.
Let me tell you something. You know why?
Yeah.
If Baba Mohbad is not careful, you know when they do abracadabra, you know abracadabra.
Benny.
Ikoto mashele last night. You understand? You know when the defendant all of a sudden become the accused, because they can see the loopholes. We just compare. We're not pinching the right spot. The right spot. That's the only thing that can make anybody say Baba Mohbad should come.
At least I'm happy that the petitions don't expire, because
petition does not expire.
Okay.
Mohbad alleged them, okay, in April. Now, ultimately,
it was in June 27th of 20.
Now, ultimately, they took his life. What do you think we should do? In fact, petition. Every 20 what like every 20 kini coin, all of us will go and celebrate the petition, because that voice cannot be changed. So the legal team of Baba Mohbad, please listen to my voice. Please. Do your job. If you know you need help, call for help. Do your job. You have suffered innocent people from innocent family. Arifa is not from Aloba's family, innit? Ayamika is not from Aloba's family. These people are suffering for this family now. So it's either we jump out and do the needful.
Exactly. It's time to do the needful. Silence should not be taken for someone being stupid. No, not at all. It is what it is. It is what it is, and everybody must realize that this has to be done properly. The father of Mohbad, he said, "I want DNA." Wunmi has made it difficult, and many other issues that we have been able to trash. We've been able to get rid of some of them. We've been able to sort them. We've been able to give answers to some of this. Why? Because we are truly for justice for Mohbad. If you are not for justice for Mohbad, you will find it difficult to understand. You will find it difficult to understand what the implications of these things are, because you are a wicked person. Your mind is set on the opposite. That's just what it is. So you might call yourself Team Wunmi, Team that, Team this, Team that. Whatever team you wish to call yourself, you should ask yourself a question. Where is your conscience? If Mohbad was your brother, now if you want to ask, if Wunmi is a relative, what will be done? Is it that you keep quiet? That's the truth of it. And advise her privately. Wunmi, do the needful. You cannot be part of the demise of this dude, this guy, and still want to inherit them. It is not right. Karma is important. These are the things that Wunmi should have been told. But I don't think Wunmi has anyone telling her any of this. All of them are interested in what they can gain, what they can get. That's all. That's what they are interested in, what we can get, what we can gain from being around Wunmi, helping her. Such foolishness. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one, because it is getting serious. Please do drop your comment about it, because the way things are at this time and at this moment, one will just have to process it differently. If not, you get carried away by the lies that Wunmi's team are propelling here and there. Because all of this is still tied to paternity. You heard what our guest said, that Elegushi's name got involved as a result of the petition that Mohbad had written when he was alive. And the father of the late Ilerioluwa Promise Aloba, aka Mohbad, is saying, look, there is a lot of, unclear. In fact, this is mysterious. I want the police to do the needful. The police did not proceed into this. They only relied on the disclaimer that the king wrote. Now, let us assume that the king has no business, that this dude, the bully, called Sam Larry, is the one that dragged the king into it. They lied and said that the king is backing them. The king sent them to deal with Mohbad and all of that. Well, at the end of the day, the king, let me just say the king, he issued a disclaimer, and ever since then his name has been dragged right, left and center. So what the king did was to now begin to petition and pick some of the people that are available for them to pick on this so-called defamation, that they are defaming the king, and they are cyber stalking the king, they are cyber bullying the king, and the king had to go through that route. As it stopped people from calling out the king? No, they will keep calling out the king, not because there are evidence that shows that there is a paternity thing. It is about what Sam Larry and Naira Marley, and what Sam Larry said with those guys that attacked Mohbad. It is what he said. Now people now want to know, what is the connection between the king? The king said he has no business, he knows nothing. Obviously, that's what he's going to say, unless evidence is shown, and that evidence is not yet available. So Wunmi has now been asked, get DNA done. Let's just remove this part of paternity out of it. If the child does not belong to Mohbad, Mohbad's father will not begin to ask, who is the father of that child? He cares less about it. The next is for him to now begin with his lawyer. Let us establish that connection between the father of this child and the demise of my son. Now, this is where autopsy toxicology comes into it. How was he taken out? Was he physically assaulted? Was he physically assaulted? Or was there something, a substance that he took? Was he injected with something? All of that, all of it are important in getting justice for Mohbad. I'm sure you all concur to it, that it might be difficult because we have people who are unwilling to do the work. The police are not willing to go extra mile on this one. Why? Because Mohbad is nobody. And they do not want to step on the foot of someone who is connected to somebody who is important. So it's more or less about who is important and who is useless. If you are useless, or from a family according to them that is useless, then there is no justice for you. How then can you make yourself useful? That's it. How? Is it by looting money, looting government money and becoming rich? Looting the public's money and becoming rich? No. It's by we standing firm, strong, and demanding, and making them realize that stealing money to become rich does not make you anything important. You're a useless person and we must deal with you, regardless of your association of wickedness. This is what we need to establish. I don't know what you guys think of this now. Our guest is also talking about being prepared should any of these people get persecuted because of what they are saying. Yes, I know there are certain things that people say that has no evidence. It's just suspicion. It's like a conspiracy theory. Like we think. We suspect this, we do this, we do that, we are saying this and stuff like that. It is in the right of the other person to say, look, these things that you guys are saying is wrong. I'm going to petition you. You are defaming me. It is. So I guess saying we were prepared. Are you guys not going to be prepared? Should anybody who has decided to be part of this speak? But then we all need to be guarded. Very important. I don't know what you guys think of this one. Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.